There is no reason anymore not to run Windows 10 Pro retail version on your PC. Get it now, $12.50 only, instant delivery on a brand new secured web store. Welcome to the next part of the Skyrim 2021 Ultimate Graphics tutorial for Skyrim Special Edition. This section, more retexture mods, all pretty straightforward, just simple downloads, add them into Mod Organizer 2 and download them. So I would say let's just go ahead, because it's probably not that a super long part. And while I'm saying that, I see a lot of mods here. But anyway, let's just start with the beginning. Let's open up the first couple of mods. JS Lockpicking, JS Dragon Claws, JS Parenzia, JS Shrines of Divines. A lot of S's, as you can hear from my Dutch S accent. Try to minimize that, but it's very hard with the names like GS Shrines of the Divines SE. Okay, and then we have GS Purses and Septums SE. Yeah, let's just do all the GS stuff here. So GS Lockpicking has the 4K textures. By the way, you can have a gold skeleton key if you like, but it doesn't really matter that much. GS Dragon Claws, very cool mod. If you see how awesome these Dragon Claws look, download the 4K textures versions for these mods, for these Dragon Claws. For this mod, download the 4K textures as well. The JS Shrines, download the 4K textures version, and the JS Purses and Septums SE, download this main faux mod, which gives us some options. Okay, then let's add these mods. Starting with the more retexture mods. The file names are 4K textures for the first two mods, which is a little bit confusing, so I might have wanted to change them to the original file names, but yeah, it is what it is. So you can still do that if you like, but I'm going to quickly add these so I can forget them, what they were, and that they don't get me confused anymore. Alright, so here you can see in the actual file names what they are, Dragon Claws. And that's correct. Then we have the, what is it, Barenzia. 4K textures. Comes with an ESP actually, so that means it probably has some meshes. Well, I don't know, I don't care either. And the last one is Shrines of Divines. No, not Shrine of Divines and Purses and Septums. Okay, so that's this one, 04. Manual, press OK. You probably know the drill by now. Let's hurry a little bit. And the last one for now from the JS stuff is Purses and Septums. Yeah, it comes with an options form. Let's see if there's any special instructions. I would say, yeah, just pick maximum quality if it's up to me. And it probably are the default settings anyway, so that's all good. I'm going to correct my numbering here, press next. Vanilla override is fine for me. Awesome. And then activate JS Purses and Septums. Okay, then we can close all this stuff again, and we can now yeah, do all this Rustic Windows, or all this Rustic Windows. Just open up the next couple of mods: Rustic Windows, Ethereal Clouds, Rustic Clothing, Peltapalooza, Ragnarok, and Rustic Soul Gems. For now on, yeah, sure. So Rustic Windows, download the 2K version, the highest quality here. Ethereal Clouds, download 4K version. Rustic Clothing, download the yeah, 4K version as well. Peltapalooza, the full version. Ragnarok, the 2K in this case. And Rustic Soul Gems, you can download the... I did download this, apparently the 2K unsorted. Sure, I believe that. No problem. Okay, let's continue. Rustic Windows. All pretty straightforward stuff. Nothing too fancy. So yeah, just simple add to mod organizer stuff. Check the manual. Packaging of mods, press OK. Let's wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's here already. Rustic clothing. Manual, press OK. Okay, let's wait. Because sometimes file sizes are a lot larger in these mods. So, oh, what's going on? I probably misclicked something. Okay, not really sure what happened there. Might have drag and drop something. Anyway, activate Rustic clothing, then Peltapalooza. Okay, this needs to be corrected. So right click on data, set this to data directory, and press OK. Awesome. And what was the... Oh, we have some more. Ragnarok and Rustic Soul Gems. Ragnarok. Manual, press OK. Alright. And the Rustic Soul Gems. Number 11. Yeah, manual, OK. Alright. Yeah, so we're going through these pretty fast, luckily. Rustic Soul Gems was the last mod we had so far. So let's close up everything. And let's continue with the Rustic Clutter collection, the Rustic Cooking, the Rustic Furniture, which requires the original Special Edition 4K version and the Static Mesh Improvement Mod 4K version. For Rustic Clutter, download the 2K version. Rustic Cooking, download the 2K version. And Rustic Furniture, download the 4K version with the Static Mesh Improvement Mod 4K patch file in this case. So let's add them. The Clutter collection, manual, press OK. Alright. Number 13 is the Cooking Special Edition. And yeah, again, I probably did explain this in one of the earlier parts, but I love to keep this open windowed so I know what I did open and I know that I'm not missing anything. That's a really helper in this case. Okay. And the furniture has 2 files if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so first you want to have the normal 4K main file. And then we also want that Static Mesh Improvement Mod update. A lot of Rustic stuff as what I see so far from all the file names. Okay, yeah, all right. So we have now everything up to Rustic Furniture. So let's close everything. So Rustic Furniture. Rustic Dragon Corpse, Rustic Deadhound and Gargoyle, Rustic Elder Scroll also needs 2 files, so let's maybe do this do the mod installation till Rustic Elder Scroll. Rustic Dragon Corpse 4K version, Rustic Deadhound has the and Gargoyle 4K version, and the Elder Scroll has the 4K version and the SSE Fix 2K version. Alright, damn, these are a lot of mods. Okay, but we're getting there eventually. So the Dragon Corpse manual, press OK. Alright, and then the Deadhound and Gargoyle manual, press OK. What do we have more? Yeah, and the Elder Scroll has the fix for Skyrim Special Edition. So first the main file, and then the fix for Skyrim Special Edition. This could also mean Skyrim Script Extender, by the way, but I think they mean Skyrim Special Edition in the file name. Okay, so yeah, next couple of mods. Okay, let's see. The Spriggan also requires 2 files. The Azura Star, Frostbite Spider, the Daedra, the Rustic Armor and Weapons, and yeah, let's leave Rudy HQ for after these mods. Rustic Spriggan, download the 4K version. The Rustic Azure Star, download the 4K version. Rustic Frostbite Spider, really cool mod for the overhaul, by the way. 4K version. Rustic Daedra, the 4K version, and the Rustic Armor and Weapons SE, also the 4K version. Alright, let's see if there were any special instructions. Yeah, the Rustic Spriggan requires the effects and the 4K version, so I might have missed that. So download the Spriggan effects as well. And let's add them now under 20. Manual, okay. 21. The effects from Rustic Spriggan. Alright, then we have the Rustic Azure Star under 22. Manual, press OK. The Frostbite Spiders. Manual, OK. The Rustic Daedra. Manual, OK. And the last in line so far is the Rustic Armor and Weapons. Yep, file name looks like it could be that mod. And let's clean these lists up for now. So let's open up Rudy HQ, and in the meanwhile, yeah, the mod has finished installing. Awesome. So let's see what we need to download. First, we need to download the Rudy HQ Nordic Runes Special Edition version in main files. Let's download that mod. Then we need the 4K textures for the runes, chests, urns, and the wood. That's this file. Chests add-on in optional files. That's this one. So pretty much in order for now. Pots add-on, still in order. And the last one is the Rune Levers add-on special edition version, which is this one. So you need to skip this patch for smoking torches and candles. For the rest, I think you need to download everything, it seems so. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's add all these files. It's pretty unfortunate that you can't add multiple sections, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it doesn't allow you to do that, because that would save also a lot of time for this stuff. Because for now we need to manually select everything again, you know. Maybe what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the mods first and then activate them all later for this Rudy HQ. So 26, 27, 28, the chests add-on, and last but not least was this, no, that's not, the pots add-on we also have. Pots add-on, and the last one was this Rune Levers add-on SE. So 30, manual OK. And now let's just activate the mods. It saves a little bit of time, but yeah, it's a lot of manual work. And to give you a little bit of an idea, we already have installed 169 mods, so or at least mods and patches. So yeah, a lot of work, but eventually it's worth it, of course. Alright, so next kind of mods are rustic maps, rustic reliefs, rustic amulets, rustic dragons, and rustic HD dragon bone and dragon skull, which requires 2 files. Rustic maps, download the 4K version, rustic reliefs, the main mod. You probably get the idea now. Just follow the description, what you need to download, and yeah, manually add them to the mod organizer and activate them. So Rustic Dragons SE, and here you need to download 2 files, which are the Dragon Skull 4K and this HD Dragon Bone and Dragon Skull Mesh patch. So let's do that. 31 manual, okay. Okay, let's wait a little. Oh, never mind. We don't need to wait a little bit. Not needed. The amulets. And these are all relatively small updates to existing things in the game. But all these small things makes a wonderful, wonderful modded full game. Okay, yep. I'm not really sure what Rustic Dragons does, because we already had a dragon overall, if I'm not mistaken. So it might change some of the dragons into Rustic Dragons, I guess it will do. Okay, and the HD, frankly HD Dragon Bone stuff requires 2 files. So the first file is this one, and the second file is the mesh patch. That's 35. The mesh patch, so far so good. So far nothing really changed much in this section, because yeah, if mods have been added later on the guide at the first time I did download this, then I also need to download those files which I've been missing. But so far so good in this part. Alright, frankly HD Dragon Bone, Dragon Skill we have done. So we have the Imperial Armor and Weapons, the HD Thieves Guild Armors, the HD Murak, and HD Dawn Guards Armor and Weapons, and HD Shrouded Armors, and HD Nightingale Armor Weapons. It's a good thing that the author did include these frankly HD armors, because they look absolutely amazing. For me, definitely one of the better looking armors in the game, especially the Dawn Guards armor here, as you can see. The Shrouded armor looks really, really, really good as well. The Nightingale armor, very nice, very well done. Especially in EMB and certain light circumstances, look fantastic. So also the weapon, by the way, the weapon model looks really good. Yeah, just check it out in game. You will see what I mean. So let's see, because we need to download a couple of things from these packs. The first one is we need the 4K file and the Sleeves and Pants edition. Is that called? Sleeves and Pants edition patch, yeah. So the 4K version and the Sleeves and Pants patch, I guess it is. Okay, the Thieves Guild Armor is just one file, so you can't really go wrong with that. With Murak, you want to download the this one and also the hotfix, if I'm not mistaken, which I didn't do yet. So give me a moment and I will download this as well. Okay, it seems that I actually missed a couple of these frankly HD. Really weird, but yeah, apparently they were added later. But I usually use all of these frankly HD armors in my different playthroughs and different modding lists. So yeah, okay, for some reason I was missing them. So I had to like download a lot of these files. Anyway, where were we? I can't really remember. Anyway, let's start over. So you want to have the HD Imperial Guards, and HD Imperial Armor and Weapons 4K. The Sleeves and Pants, yeah, that's what we had. The Thieves Guild Armor I did download as well. I didn't have that. The Murak, you want to download this, and the hotfix. Did I really miss the hotfix, by the way? Murak. No, I didn't miss it. So yeah, that's what you want. The HD Dawn Guard Armor and Weapons, which is this one. Okay, and the Shrouded Armor, which is this one, and the Nightingale armor, which is this one. Let's see, do we need also some special stuff from this? No, okay. Alright, so yeah, let's just add those armors before we're yeah, getting lost again and all these frankly HD stuff. So the Imperial Armor and Weapons 4K, and the installation order of these different kinds of armor sets doesn't really matter, of course. It's just a replacer for these armors. All right. 37 is, yeah, the Sleeves and Pants stuff. All right. Yeah, and that's a little bit of a problem with these huge long lists. Eventually, you know, you're starting to lose focus, as you can see, especially if you're missing mods like I have, and you need them, and you need to like find a way to squeeze them in between. So that can be a little bit confusing, and yeah, it requires a lot of attention, which I sometimes lack. But anyway, we're getting there. We're getting there. So the HD Thief Guild armor. This comes with an options form. Yeah, 4K resolution, please. Thank you. Comes in two nice colors, by the way, brown and black, which you can spawn in the game. Those sets, really cool. 37.2 is the HD Merak stuff. Comes also with an options form. Next, install. Do I want any of this stuff? No, I'm just going to leave it to the default color. Alright, then 37.3 is the hotfix, not to forget. Apparently something with the meshes. And 37.4 was the HD Dawnguard armor weapons, at least in my really weird cluttery numbering. Then the next one should be HD Shrouded armor then. 38 in my case. Yeah, that's true. Those are some nice options forms from the Frankly HD stuff. Alright. And last but not least, for these Frankly HD stuff is the Nightingale armor. Really, really cool. Yeah, this one. Awesome, 4K resolution. Next. You have here some options, but I just leave it like it is. Looks really cool, the way as it is already. Cool, alright. Yeah, that's it for the Frankly HD stuff. Let me check how many more mods do we have. Some, not super much. Alright, Rudy HQ, hey, what do we require from this? Okay, and Rudy HQ miscellaneous. Let's download these two mods, and because they have special instructions, let's just let's see. I did download these mods apparently in the past. That means I think that this has been added now in an all-in-one file or something. That's probably what it is. So let's see if that is true or if I have all these loose files. Yeah, apparently I have. Okay. Okay, first let's do the hay stuff. The 2K version 01. I guess we want to have. Click install. Okay, yeah, here seems to be an all-in-one installer now for the miscellaneous. Is that true? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll just download this all-in-one installer. Give me a moment. Alright, now I should also have that all-in-one file, so I named it 40.1. Here it is. So it should give us with an options form. Let's see what we need to install. So let's try to drag and drop it like this. Alright. Okay, so select Rudy HQ Silverware for Rustic Silverware under HQ Silverware. Okay. That's this one, Rudy HQ Silverware for Rustic Silverware, right? Click next. Is that true? Why are these two the same file names? That's a little bit confused. Oh, okay, never mind. I have to make sure to have the original size of the file of the options form. So select Rudy HQ for under HQ Silverware. Okay. Click next. So we don't want to have this then. No, because we don't have the torches and candle mod. Okay, yeah. Let's also correct the numbering. So select everything on this page. So we want everything on this page. Do we really want this stuff? No, because we don't have the smoking torches and candles mod. So, but we want to have this Rudy HQ lanterns. Then click next. HQ Glazed Pottery Classic Brown 4K. Okay, we can do that. And nothing from here. No, we don't have the mod. Okay, and here we want to have the HQ brown textures for Dungeon Pottery 4K. Click next. Select everything on this page. Okay. Click next. Select 1K textures for the candles. Oof, wow. So yeah, that's pretty much everything in one single mod instead of having these separated files, which I had in the previous install I did do. So as you can see, things tend to change a little bit if you encounter it. Also, if things have changed during this tutorial on this page. Make sure to follow the instructions from that page, not from me. So, okay, that was the miscellaneous stuff. Now we have these mods: Rudy HQ more lights for EMB, special edition. Let's just open it all up. I think these are all pretty straightforward, simple downloads. Hey, we have one which doesn't open. Good old Nexus Mods doesn't really like it. That was the Soul Gems, I think. Ah, crap! This is so annoying with my mouse. Let's see. I'm just going to do the following. Else I'm going to lose track of everything. Soul Gems. Does it load? It loads. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. And last but not least, the 3D trees and plants. Everything loaded is loaded. Awesome. Click files. Download the... Okay. I wanted to say the main file, but apparently not. Download Rudy HQ more lights for EMB SE patch for Rustic Soul Gems. Okay. Then you need this file. Lights for EMB. You need this file. For this, yeah, you know, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Download this HQ more lights for EMB. For this thing, I can't even pronounce it. Download this file. Is that right? For more lights for EMB SE. Yeah, okay. This one for the Torchbox and mods. Download the main file for this mod, Dead Bells and Nearn Roots. Download the main file, and the last one is for 3D trees and plants. Really cool mod, by the way. It's a really cool effect for these high quality 3D trees and plants. Download this one and let me double check if that's actually correct. Yeah, okay, it is. Awesome. Let's add these files now. So yeah, starting from here, this stuff can actually be all deleted. That's oh crap, I accidentally opened up my Outlook. So what I wanted to do was to delete these loose patch files, which I'm not going to use anymore. Okay, and we're going to continue with the more lights for EMB, all these things that we did download. So the first one was Rustic Soul Gems, is that correct? Yeah, okay. Then let's add those things. And as you can hear from my voice, I'm getting a little bit tired installing all these mods. So starting for 46, manual, press OK. And the reason I'm doing this is because I really want to have this recorded and start to edit this week, because else, yeah, you know, things tend to, you know, get delayed anyway, so I really want to prevent that. Okay, 47. Let's try to double click in here so we have a little bit of an overview of all the file names. These are actually really cool mods, by the way, from Rudy HQ. The more lights for EMB special edition for all these particular objects. So that is really, really some nice stuff. Okay. $49, $50. Okay, I do see a lot of errors here. I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's authentication, but all this stuff, no idea why this is all complaining, but we're going to see that in a little bit once we're going to sort everything again. And let's see, did we have more for this section? Yeah, actually 2 files more. Knock it off. If I scroll here, sometimes it will, yeah, like this, it will scroll sideways, which is kind of annoying. Okay, the last thing from here is the Dead Bells and Nearn Roots. No, for 3D plants. Okay, awesome. All right, let's close all this stuff again. Let's see, how many files do we still need for this part? I can't really imagine it's a lot. It's only some creatures, it seems, and this stuff. The Annette banners, the HD werewolf, the skeleton, the Falmer, the wisp mother, the mammoth, the giant, the draugr, the saber cat, the dragon priest, the troll, and the hag raven, and that's pretty much it so far for this part. So we want to go to files, download the 4K version of the banners. I can't really imagine it requires a patch file. No, okay. Werewolf retexture, download the 4K version. Yeah, for all this is from the same author, from this guy Kajuan. It's pretty much the same structure. All comes with faux mods as well, which is cool. So download 4K, 2K, or 4K. It seems to have a 4K version, which I did miss, a full 4K version, but you know, it's fine. Download that one as well. Falmer, wisp mother. It's also that resolution. The mammoths, 4K, giants. They look pretty cool, by the way, in 4K. Really nice when you are coming close to them. The draugr, the saber cats, the dragon priests, yeah, the trolls, the hag ravens, and that's it so far from these creatures. And that's actually, there were all the mods for this tutorial, so let's quickly add them. The banners, did I? Oh, here they are, 53, right in front of my nose. Okay, I'm going to add all these mods first, and then I'm going to activate them later on. So, werewolf retexture, manual, okay. Let's make sure that I'm able to see. Oh, I missed a mod. 54 is. Oh, okay. No idea where that went. Maybe I just did something wrong with my numbering. But okay, that's fine. Skeleton. Let's see, what should we pick? What does the author say for skeletons? Skin clutter without the sounds, okay. Skin clutter without the sounds, sure. Install. Alright. Falmers. Yep. No idea, by the way, why there is an options form if you have literally no options, but it's all fine. It looks pretty fancy. Here we do have some cool stuff. I would go for this, the skin with the mesh fabric. Looks really cool in game. Check it out. Wisp mother. Then we have the mammoths. The giants. The what do we have left? The draugr. Would be nice if this author would have another one pack, by the way, for these creatures. Maybe he has it by now. I don't know. Okay, the saber cat. Let's see, what do we need to install for saber cat? Select both and install. Okay, sure. What do we have more? Dragon priests. I'm a bit wondering, by the way, when we are going to install enhanced blood textures, because you know we're reaching the end. So I hope in one of the next parts. Can't really remember it, because we also need to activate that patch file for enhanced blood textures still. But anyway, first things first. Let's close this part. 64, and after that only one mod left. And that is 65. The hag raven. The ugly hag ravens. So you can enjoy them in full 4K textures. Okay, now we can all activate these creatures. It was quite a long part, to be really honest. A little bit, yeah, tiring for me personally. And now we have installed in total 200 mods. We have exceeded the 200 mods. Awesome. So yeah, okay, let's see, what do we need to do? Is there anything special here? I think it's just plugin sorting. So let's see, what else do we need to do after this? Not that super much, right? Yeah, a couple of mods, but from here it shouldn't take that long. And after that we also have some mods for my own page. So yeah, let's sort plugins again. So let's run loot. Alright, awesome. Still no warnings, that's good. Still no stuff. Let's see, what is it complaining here? Yeah, it's a bit weird that it shows errors in the plugins, but, or at least warnings. But it should be all well. I mean, we've sorted our plugins, it looks good. We have activated all of our mods except for the compatibility badge for enhanced blood textures. So yeah, that's it for this part. Test your Skyrim Special Edition again, as always. Just fast travel to area, start running around. And if it all runs fine for you, I would hardly expect you have any crashes from now on with all the other remaining parts. So yeah, test your Skyrim Special Edition. And then I hope to see you guys at the next part again.